Here's a tip. When you're trying to resolve a fight with your partner, or even with a friend or a family member, don't try and recreate or remember the events of the past. I promise you this, people remember things very differently. People see things from their own vantage point, from their own filter system. Don't seek resolution. Don't seek to be understood. Seek to be heard, respected, and also accept that that person that you're having a conflict with, more often than not, is coming from their own vantage point, and therefore, when we're trying to, what they say, and quote unquote, resolve a conflict, the resolution usually isn't from, I mean, obviously, if there's obvious abuse, or wrongdoing, we need an apology, we need an accountability, we need a taking responsibility for. All that is wonderful. And you can't force that upon people. People have to decide that they want to do that in any kind of a given relationship. And if the person you're in a conflict with does none of those things, you'd have to question whether or not that's a good relationship, because those are fundamentals. Take accountability, take responsibility, apologize, basic stuff. But if you're trying to kind of rehash a conflict, I don't recommend it, because people remember the past very, very vastly differently. Therefore, a better route would be for you and the other person to adopt an exercise of what I heard you say was, so that there is a deliberate intention to literally repeat what the other person is saying. What I heard you say was, and what it sounds like your feeling is. Because even if you don't agree with their vantage point, what you are doing is you're creating an empathy bridge. You're creating what I call bridge making for conflict resolution. And that is not to remember the situation exactly as the other person did, but that there is this acceptance that you see it differently or feel that it was different, but at the same time you can start to, understand each other's perspective while not being invested in, you have to understand me. No, at least at the very least, what I really require from people when they're navigating conflict is to have each other acknowledge each other's feelings, each other's vantage points, even knowing that we don't agree. And that is what is going to build trust. That's going to build trust. And let me tell you, trust building is it's the cornerstone. It really is the cornerstone in coupledom and in relationship building. So seek to imitate what they're saying, or at least say what I heard you say was, what it sounds like your feeling is. And then, obviously get a confirmation, say, no, I didn't say that, or no, that. Okay, well, tell me what it is that you're saying and feeling so I can repeat back. And the other thing is build bridges of connection so that you can have self-trust, you can have trust in one another. I'm heading to the beach, and I'm just asking if this resonates. Please interact with the video. Like it, share it, comment on it, subscribe to it, and we're just trying to make a better world if we can. And I think conflict resolution is a really good place to start at the personal level, which I think will then create some sort of foundation for a more macro problem-solving conflict resolution experience. Have a brilliant day. Bye for now.